Buongiorno from southern Italy, and today I'm out in the woods. Lovely, gorgeous woods here. And I wanted to talk to you about castration and male rage. I'm going long today. And it's a personal journey. The castration I'm talking about is psychological castration, where, you know, in men we have access to primordial life force, and it's like a lightning bolt energy that, strikes the earth. The earth is Gaia, and the lightning bolt energy that hits the earth is masculine. And so what I want to do in the video is I want to do three things. I want to give you the symptoms of what happens when you shut that energy down. You repress it and suppress it. I want to give you a way through to access it. And I also want to give you the benefits. What's out the far side when you access it? The incredible benefits. So first of all, the symptoms. Well, I got depressed. When you don't access that raw life force energy, it leads to depression. And where it all started was back when I was a child. My dad was explosive. He had that angry, explosive energy, and we were all kind of scared of it. So my mother would be like, don't be like your dad. And I think in that moment I could hear myself saying, I'll never be like my dad. And it's like, it's logical, but in that moment I was shutting down all that energy. He had it dysfunctionally because there weren't any tools in the West. We don't have tools for accessing it like they have in the East, where they celebrate the phallus, but in the West we don't. So he didn't have access to the tools. So it came out dysfunctionally, and I think when I felt it, I was like, I don't want to be like that. But that meant through my life, I wasn't accessing this raw primordial energy. I suppressed it all, and I got depressed. And in my relationships, like, I became this nice guy, and then you spiritualize it. Well, I should be nice because that's a spiritual way to be, and there is a spiritual path, but it doesn't have to be this nice guy. You're just nice. You don't have to be shut down all your life force to be a nice guy. So it's been a big journey for me to, first of all, the way through to say you have this primordial energy, honor it, embrace it, and then bring it up through your body so you can access it. And that could be screaming out in the woods, it could be chopping wood, it could be martial arts, it could be just consciously access that primordial life force that you have as a man. It's phallus fire, that's what it is. And when we don't access it and we suppress it, we get depressed. And the world we need this in the world in balance. What we have at the moment is, it's suppressed in a lot of cases. I've seen it in a lot of clients. It's suppressed, and it comes out dysfunctionally. We have skyscrapers, these phallic skyscrapers, or massive cars, or wars. Total indication of this primordial phallus energy used for destruction. Because actually, it's generative. That lightning bolt energy that hits the water, that hits the earth, is generative. It generates life. And so it's really important at the moment that we get access to it as men. When it's accessed dysfunctionally, it's destructive. And we see that, writ large in the world today. It really is obvious that we're not accessing this energy. We've suppressed it, we've become depressed, and then we medicate it. So that just numbs us out to it. When I got depressed, the doctor said, unless you change your life, I'm going to have to put you on medication, which would have medicated the depression. It would have numbed me and not given me access to this life force energy. So the way through, as I said, I'm going to be giving videos on it, but, saying you have it, accessing it through screaming out in the woods, chopping wood, martial arts, just really get it out in balance. And then on the far side of it, as I said, the benefits of it is power and energy for your life, for your projects. You've got this, huge life force, primordial energy that you can use in your projects. That's what I find now. When I was depressed, I couldn't get up off the couch. I actually couldn't get up off the couch. So how, you have no life force for your projects. Now You know, I'm delighted to get out and do videos and be able to share things. And I've got so many things to do that I want to do, you know. And that's at 65, incredible. So, and it's just real energy. It's not false. Like, it's like, you know, it's just there. You can feel it. It's vital. And you're accessing it in balance. That's the whole point. So you're not dysfunctionally erupting in relationships or, you know, and it's not anger. We have to stop calling it. There is anger, but this is rage. When it comes out dysfunctionally, it is rage. It's huge. So let's be honest. Let's be honest as men and understand this is rage. And that's why we're afraid of it. I was afraid of it in my dad because when it came out, it was rage. But the rage is amazing because it means the energy is huge. And when we access it in balance, we've access to that huge energy, you know? So love to have the conversation with you. Please let me know in the comments. And so in this video, just to say, I've given you the symptoms, which for me were depression. It's a very individual journey. It can be lack of vitality, you know, and also erupting in relationships, you know, they're the symptoms. The way through is, in simple terms, saying you have it, realizing you have it, wanting to get access to it, and then working out the tools, simple ways, maybe screaming in the woods, martial arts, there's loads of other ways. There are exercises that you can bring up the energy up from your phallus, from your balls, up into your body, and then temper it out through your heart, you know, bring it out through your heart so it's not destructive. And then the benefits, as I said, the benefits is power and energy. You're accessing power and energy, but not in a destructive way, in a generative way for your life, your relationships, your family, your projects, and the world. Quite incredible, really quite incredible. So let me hear how you get on with the video and tell me about your life. I'm loving the comments at the moment, really heartfelt comments. And gorgeous day here in the woods. Love sharing it with you. Ciao, ciao for now.